seconds to places.
Hello to you. Donnie here. How many so-called people will be playing? Just you. That's not surprising. Go ahead and enter your name. Perfect.
We're almost at go. 10 seconds.
Best fishes.
Can I get a mule check?
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
In your coffin.
Hi, I'm Cookie, host of You Don't Know Jack, the funny trivia game show. Don't have much time to get this information out before the music hits its peak. I just need to tell you quickly that... crap. Couldn't find a partner? Gee, it's kind of like a metaphor. Do you know what that means? And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Ultimate Control Remote Controlled Universal Remote Control. If you buy every bullshit tech device that hits the market, you should buy this one too.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okie doke, this is really happening. Right off the bat, all that vajazzling. Time for a good old-fashioned SAT-style analogy question. Caesar Milan is to dogs as Jennifer Love Hewitt is to what? Cats, horses, boyfriends, or ghosts? Caesar Milan is the dog whisperer, and Jennifer Love Hewitt plays the ghost whisperer. I actually use a lot of Milan's dog whispering tricks on the interns here. Yeah, if they do something I don't like, I just poke them in the side, or I put on rollerblades and make them pull me down the street by a leash. Why not try the Da Vinci doodle codes? You know, Leonardo da Vinci didn't just paint, he made sketches of things that wouldn't be invented until many years after his death, which I believe makes him some sort of evil wizard. Anyway, suppose the characters in Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code only investigated Leonardo da Vinci's famous sketches of inventions. What would not be a potential clue? Jesus was married to his machine gun, Mary Magdalene flew away on an airplane, the Pope rides a motorcycle, or Leonardo was in a secret... Da Vinci sketched drawings foreseeing the machine gun, airplane, and parachute, but no evidence has surfaced to indicate Da Vinci foresaw the advent of a motorcycle. Which is strange because Da Vinci is considered by most to be the inventor of the sidecar. Bucker up for when words try to find themselves. What are noun, verb, adjective, and adverb? Nouns, verbs, adjectives. They're all nouns. I guess it seems kind of weird that a verb is a noun, but hey, my name is Cookie, and I'm not a cookie.
Everybody quattro, hey!
Say hello to the Audubon Guide to Vampires. And bloody hell, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna list 7 names, and it's up to you to classify each one as either an official U.S. state bird or a character from the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If it's a state bird, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's a character from Buffy, press 2. Snare the right answer and you'll nab $300. But a blind stab's gonna cost you $300. And always keep your binoculars on the timer. Okay, we're off. Willow Goldfinch, Willow Termic, Willow Rosenberg, Lark Bunting, Cordelia Chase, Riley Finn, Nene. It's too bad vampires aren't susceptible to mediocrity. Otherwise, you'd be an amazing vampire slayer. You ever get pooped on by a vampire? It's hard to get out, but it's supposed to be really lucky.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
And now, I'm so happy, and you know, I'm not reading this question title, it's stupid. I can already feel myself starting to get annoyed with everything during the show. I should probably go ahead and take the medicine my doctor prescribed for my so-called out-of-control anger issues. Let's see here, how often am I allowed to take these? Oh, come on. You know, I can't understand anything it says on this friggin' bottle because it's using all kinds of crazy medical lingo that no one ever explained to me. That pharmacist is a gigantic f***ing licker. What medical shorthand should I write on this bottle if I want to tell my pharmacist to stick it where the sun don't shine? PR, bid, ad lib, or... PR is medical shorthand for per rectum. I think that gives you a clear enough visual image. You know what? Screw it. Can't read the instructions. I'm just gonna take some of these. Can't get... It won't open. How do I get this? It's stuck! Ah! Ah! So tired now. That about does it for round one. And you're in pretty good shape for now. Remember, in round two, every question is worth double. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. Okay, let's see what's next. Next, novelty buys for the hearing impaired. You ever go to a ball game and wave one of those big foam fingers around? While I'm trying to watch the game, given the letter those number one foam fingers resemble in American Sign Language, which Major League Baseball team would you expect someone with a number one finger to be rooting for? Oakland A's, Detroit Tigers, Toronto Blue Jays, or Houston Astros? In ASL, a D is formed by touching your fingertips to your thumb and extending the index finger upwards. And after a game, it's customary to greet fans of the other team with a similar hand formation, just with a different finger. Let's try. My teeth are falling out and everyone has dog faces. Oh man, last night I watched a movie and ate 3 boxes of toaster pastries, and as happens, I fell asleep and had the craziest dream. So in this dream, I was invited to a mysterious gathering during a thunderstorm at this mansion with all these strangers, except one of the strangers was my cat Poopsie, and one was my cat Mayonnaise. And my mom was there, but she was murdered.
I've been murdered!
And we had to figure out which one of us was the murderer. The weirdest part of the dream is that there were 4 different endings. What could possibly be the movie I was watching last night? Click? Clerks? Clue? It was begging to be picked. Oh yeah, Clue. That was the movie I watched last night. I know it was just a dream, but I should probably call my mom and make sure she's all right.
I've been murdered! So I can't take your call right now. Leave your message after the beep.
That's weird. No, that's the movie where Adam Sandler gets the crazy super-powered remote control. Sort of like what you're about to get, because you've just won the remote-controlled universal remote control from Ultimate Control remote-controlled universal remote controls. Tired of using your remote control in person? Well, you're in luck, because now you can use your remote-controlled universal remote control. This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Next up, in the face! Imagine a Hellraiser movie where Pinhead gets his normal pins replaced with acupuncture needles in an effort to calm his temper. What would be a good name for the movie? Cruel Head, Milliner Head, Tatting Head, or Filiform Head? Filiform needles are used in acupuncture to relieve pain and stress. And as someone who knows the level of stress one goes through when harvesting human souls, believe you me, he needs the therapy.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not nice.
This one's called Turn Me Online. So, after the Nile, the Amazon is the second longest river, and the Yangtze is the third longest river, which leads me to this. If you wanted to order a book from Amazon while near the Yangtze, which web address would you use? Amazon.co.uk. The Yangtze River is in China, and domains in China end in CN, like this real address for Amazon in China. Of course, if you just wanted to order a book from Borders while near a border, you'd have a lot more options.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming? Question time.
Next, credit or dread it. Suppose the number of free credit report commercials you've seen is the same as the highest possible FICO credit score. If the ads are a half-minute long, how many minutes have you spent on them? 400 minutes of your life, 425 minutes of your life, 450 minutes of your life, or 499.5 minutes of your life? Hello? The highest possible FICO credit score is 850. And at 30 seconds or a half minute each, that means you've spent half of 850 or 425 minutes of your life on those commercials. Which is only a fraction of the time I spend watching QVC, which is also why my credit score is 14. Step right up to... Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. Good luck. That's the game! Well, congratulations. We designed this Jack Attack to be incredibly easy for living organisms. Yay, you passed this test. You're not dead or a zombie or an inanimate object. Probably. I once saw one of those duck shit put on your desk that dips its head up and down into a glass of water do pretty good, so you might be one of those.
You don't know Jack!
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
All right, give me the hey sign if you're interested in more playage.
Oh, Janice, how do you keep your skin looking so youthful?
Well, I'll let you in on my secret if you promise to keep it under your hat. This is not my real face. It's a mask!
Forever Young Baby Disguise is perfect for those who long for those wrinkle-free days of youth. And it's so simple. Just a color photo of a baby's face blown up and printed on 100% recycled cardboard. Simply apply the mask with tape and voila! You have a baby face.
And here I thought you were just naturally youthful.
No, and it's so much cheaper than surgery. Here, try one.
Wow, I can already tell that people are looking at me differently. Thanks to Forever Young Baby Disguise, I can hold my head up high.
Do you have too many shelves? Don't know what to do with them? Well, now it's time to put your worries on the shelf. Introducing Shelf Shelves. Shelf Shelves are made exclusively for shelving shelves, and each shelf shelves up to 12 shelves per shelf.
That's a lot of shelves.
Shelf Shelves saved my life. I really wanted to kill my shelf.
Don't get stuck with unshelved shelves. Buy Shelf Shelves today and do your shelf a favor.